In today's fast-paced business environment, project management software has become an indispensable tool for teams of all sizes. These platforms help organize tasks, track progress, foster collaboration, and ensure projects are delivered on time and within budget. Among the many options available, Wrike stands out as a robust and comprehensive solution. However, a common question that arises for potential users, especially those managing budgets, is Wrike free or paid? As a finance expert, I understand the importance of cost-effectiveness and value for money when investing in business tools. Let's delve into Wrike's pricing structure to provide a clear answer and help you determine which plan, if any, is the right financial fit for your team. The clear answer, both with important nuances. The short answer is, Wrike offers both free and paid plans. This means you can indeed start using Wrike without spending any money, but the extent of its capabilities will be limited. To unlock its full potential and advanced features, you will need to subscribe to one of its paid tiers. This freemium model is common among software-as-a-service (SaaS) providers. It allows users to experience the basic functionality, get familiar with the interface, and see if the tool aligns with their fundamental needs before committing financially. A closer look at Wrike's plans. Wrike structures its offerings into several distinct plans, each designed to cater to different team sizes, complexities, and feature requirements. 1. Wrike Free Plan $0. Who it's for? This plan is ideal for individuals, very small teams, or those just starting out with basic task management and collaboration needs. It's a great way to test the waters and get a feel for the platform's core functionalities. Key features: basic task management, create, assign, and track tasks. Board and table views. Visualize your work in a Kanban-style board or a spreadsheet-like table. File sharing. Attach documents and collaborate on files. Real-time activity stream. See updates and comments on tasks. Unlimited users. Unusually for a free plan, Wrike's free plan allows for an unlimited number of users, making it suitable for larger teams with very basic needs. Limited storage. Typically 2 GB of storage per account. Limitations. The free plan lacks many advanced project management features essential for larger or more complex projects. You won't find Gantt charts, time tracking, custom fields, advanced reporting, or integrations that are crucial for scaling operations. 2. Wrike Team Plan paid, starting around $10/user/month, billed annually. Who it's for? Designed for growing teams, typically 2 to 25 users, who need more robust project planning and collaboration tools than the free plan offers. Key features in addition to free: unlimited projects, tasks, and subtasks. No limits on your work items. Gantt charts, timelines visualize project schedules, dependencies, and critical paths. This is a game changer for project planning. Custom fields and workflows. Tailor Wrike to your specific processes and track unique data points. Request forms. Streamline work intake by creating forms for requests. Shareable dashboards. Create custom dashboards to monitor key project metrics. Increase storage, usually 2 GB of storage per user. More integrations. Connect with popular apps like Google Drive, Slack, Dropbox, and more. Value proposition. This plan offers significant value for teams needing a more structured approach to project management, enabling better organization and collaboration with essential tools. 3. Wrike Business Plan paid, starting around $25/user/month, billed annually. Who it's for? Ideal for larger teams or entire departments, typically 5 to 200 users, that require advanced work management capabilities, reporting, and automation. Key features in addition to team: project portfolio management. Oversee multiple projects and programs at a higher level. Time tracking and timesheets. Crucial for billing clients, tracking resource allocation, and project budgeting. Advanced reporting and analytics. Create detailed, real-time reports and analytics graphs to gain deep insights into project performance. Automations. Automate repetitive tasks and workflows, e.g., changing status when a task is completed. Proofing and approvals. Streamline the review and approval process for creative assets. Increase storage, typically 10 gigabytes of storage per user. More advanced integrations, including Salesforce integration. Value proposition. The business plan provides robust features for organizations that need comprehensive control, detailed reporting, and the ability to optimize workflows across larger teams. 4. Wrike Enterprise Plan Custom Pricing. Who it's for: large organizations with complex security, compliance, and customization needs. Key features in addition to business. Advanced security and compliance. Features like SAML-based SSO, single sign-on, 2FA, two-factor authentication, password policies, and user audit reports. Custom access roles. Granular control over user permissions. Wrike Lock. Enhanced data encryption and key management. Dedicated account manager. More personalized support. Highest storage, usually 15 gigabytes of storage per user. Value proposition. This tier caters to the demanding requirements of large enterprises, focusing on governance, security, and scalability. 5. Wrike Pinnacle Plan Custom Pricing. Who it's for: teams with the most complex work needs, requiring advanced analytics, resource management, and budgeting tools. Key features in addition to enterprise. Advanced analytics and business intelligence, BI deeper insights and custom reporting. Job roles and bookings, more sophisticated resource planning and allocation. Budgeting and billable hours, comprehensive financial tracking for projects. Increased automation, higher limits on automated actions. Value proposition. This is Wrike's most feature-rich offering, designed for organizations that need the ultimate in project control and financial oversight. Key financial considerations when choosing a Wrike plan. As a finance expert, I emphasize these points when evaluating Wrike's pricing. Per user pricing. Most paid plans are priced per user, per month, typically billed annually. This means your cost scales directly with your team size. Annual versus monthly billing. While you might see a per-month price, it's often based on annual billing. Monthly billing, if available, is usually at a higher rate. Annual commitments typically offer a discount. Minimum user counts. Some paid plans, particularly team and business, might have a minimum number of users you must subscribe for, e.g., minimum 2 or 5 users, even if your team is smaller. This impacts the effective per-user cost for very small teams. Add-ons. Wrike offers additional features like Wrike Integrate for advanced integrations, Wrike Two-Way Sync, Wrike Lock, and Wrike Data Hub as add-ons. These come at an extra cost and are generally available for business plans and higher. Factor these into your total budget if you need them. Scalability. Consider your team's projected growth. A plan that fits today might become restrictive or expensive tomorrow. Wrike's tiered system allows for clear upgrade paths. Return on investment, ROI. Evaluate the features of each paid plan against the potential productivity gains, time saved, and improved project outcomes. For instance, the time tracking and reporting features in the business plan can easily justify its cost if your team frequently bills clients or needs detailed project financials.